Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first edition of Hotel Copy Tea Time for 2022. It's super exciting to have you here. And since we're starting just a tad late, because tech glitches, right? Don't we love those? Um, yeah, I'd say we can dive right in to today's session, which is all about real life examples of powerful hotel storytelling. So in some of my previous hotel copy tea time sessions, I talked about storytelling and just some basic ways you can improve that on your hotel website and even on your social media. And that's why today we'll look at some actual real life examples of how other hotels are applying storytelling so that you can maybe get inspired and uh, try to apply some of those things on your own um, for your own online presence. Okay, so I would say we dive right in. Before we get totally into the topic, there's just a little bit about me. As some of you might know, I used to work in hotels in many different countries around the world before becoming a copywriter. And today I can support international hotel brands and hotel tech companies with various different types of copy, content, any type of copywriting services, right? And on the side, I also create resources about copywriting for hotels, for example, like Copy Tea Time or some other guides and blog posts on my website, which you can check out. So today, I already hinted at this a little bit. We'll do a quick recap on what storytelling is. And then next, we'll go into three practical examples of storytelling in action. Okay, so just one more second. Yeah, I see we got a message here. Oh, hey, Janine says hello. Hi, I just saw your message a bit late. Sorry about that, but great to have you here. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the session. If anyone else wants to say hi, just drop a quick comment. And yeah, it'll be cool to see where you're tuning in from. And hope you enjoy. So yeah, let's get back into it. As I said, we'll start off with a quick recap of what storytelling is. So um, just as a basic summary, storytelling really means that you're using a story or a type of narrative to create a connection between your customers and your brand. So you want to not think about things like storytelling, okay, Disney or fairy tales, once upon a time, that kind of thing. You're also not sharing the background or the history of your hotel or maybe your region or your country. You really want to focus in this marketing context of storytelling on having a narrative and building this trust and this connection between your brand and your potential client, in this case, your guest. So, what that means is that you're looking for a consistent theme. You want to create a consistent theme in your online presence and repeat that and re emphasize that. So, that could be in your social media content, of course, on your website, in any media features. You want to have this kind of red thread that just pulls its way through all of your content, all of your features, right? Now, one really good rule of thumb when you're thinking of storytelling is that the best story is where your offering and your client's values or needs intersect. So, where do these things come together? Now, an example I like to mention here. Imagine that your property is a resort hotel by the beach, right? And your target market is families because you offer a lot of child friendly activities, a lot of family oriented activities and facilities. So, one of your main goals as this hotel would be to provide families with a really great experience, like a fun summer holiday where parents can relax, the kids can have a great time by the pool or in like the water park or something like that. Um, so overall, you could say that your theme or your goal is to provide family enjoyment, right? And if if some parents are researching their summer holiday, then that might be one of their main goals, right? They want to enjoy quality time together as a family. And that's where your client's needs and the things you offer intersect, right? Everyone has family enjoyment like as their primary topic here. And since this family enjoyment is the thing that you are offering, the thing that you're best at, and what your clients want, that should take center stage in your online presence and in your story, right? So that's what you want to make your story about. And the better you do that, the more memorable your story becomes. And if you're more memorable to people who are researching and kind of stumble upon you online, if you're more memorable, you'll stay in their thoughts when they finally want to make their booking decisions, and they will come back to you more often to actually book that holiday. Now, we already get into the main part of today's tea time, which is 3 practical examples of hotel storytelling. So instead of giving you a whole lot more theory and pointers, we'll just look at some websites and see these how 3 very different hotels are applying storytelling in different ways and focusing on different topics to bring out their unique style and their unique offering and to engage their visitors and hopefully also get them to book more. So um, we'll start off with 2 websites. First will be a Japanese themed wellness brand in Sweden. Then next, we'll look at a family-run hotel in Bavaria, and we'll also take a quick look at one social media account um, from I think I forgot to change that. We're not looking at a boutique hotel in Switzerland, actually. We're looking at a lifestyle membership brand from the States. I'm sorry, I forgot to update that in my presentation. So let's start out with this Swedish wellness brand. So maybe you've heard of it. It's called Ysuragi, and it's it's a really cool collection of properties in Sweden that offer this very cool Japanese onsen, like thermal bath type property, right? So they really focus on wellness and spa. And let's just take a look at their website and see what they do especially well. So I think you should be able to see this now. Yeah, looks like that worked. So on this website, you can, whoops, here on this website, you can see a very clean and elegant style, really, right? Like there's not a lot of fluff. There's not a lot of color, and if you look at their imagery here and their text, you can see how much they really focus on this aspect of relax, exhale, let the stress melt away. Right. So we see this here just in the intro photos. Then if you scroll down on their homepage, you have again this photo up top of the lady in the thermal bath. You have a picture of this very clean, elegant looking room that focuses more on this minimalist and stress-free aesthetic rather than like opulence, elegance, or being especially modern or techy. So you kind of see this focus on really being a retreat, like a place where you can step back and step away from the stress of your everyday life. And then you scroll further down. We stick with this topic of spa relaxation. Okay, so I invite you to maybe check out their website on your own as well, and just to see a bit more of this very very well branded page where you can really, as a guest, if you go on this page, you really feel this like, oh, wow, yeah, I can take a step back here. I can relax. I can leave everything behind me and just chill out. And that's what I feel like they are doing quite well with getting at, getting at that. Okay. Then, now that we've looked at this one, yeah, here's just another quick summary of the clean message. Come in, take a breath, and let your stress melt away. So that's the story they are telling. Then next, I mentioned we were going to take a short trip to Bavaria. There, I found a very cute family-run hotel called Hotel Hof. It's a small property, not too many rooms, and they actually really highlight the fact that they're family run, right? And that you can come there, you can relax and just have this have a fun local experience there. Have like locally prepared or locally sourced food that's inspired by traditional dishes from the region. And yeah, we'll just take a quick look at that one as well. So we are back here now. Close this one. And here we are. So I'm not saying that everything about the website is perfect, but I did like that when you scroll down, you get to meet the family, right? Like they highlight we're a family run hotel. And I know that this is in German, so I'm not sure if everyone will be able to follow this one, but they really highlight, okay, you're welcome here. We'll treat you kind of like a member of our own family visiting us. Um, Come here, come in, relax, and enjoy Bavarian style of like welcome and having a hearty meal together, and just yeah, enjoy your time with us. Come in, be welcome, and be part of the family for your stay. And that whole aspect kind of weaves its way through everything that they describe here. Of course, the obligatory Feierabend, like after work beer, that's a big deal in Germany. They really do well with highlighting this local lifestyle. So that's one thing I really appreciated about this website is that they did so well at embracing this local style, right? You don't always have to be fancy and international and like with this or very worldly. You can also focus on just being your yeah, being just kind of focusing back on the basics, right? Like your environment, your immediate surroundings. And that's what I think they did very, very nicely. um, then for the last one, I wanted to highlight Soho House. I'm not sure if you know them. They haven't really been on my radar that much, but it's an international private members club. So they run hotels in many different countries, and if you pay a yearly membership fee, you get to stay at those places for a reduced rate. And now these guys do a really a really great job at bringing to life the spirit of the original Soho House, which started off in London and attracted a lot of like actors and creatives and lifestyle focused travelers, really. And they do a fantastic job of bringing this to life, not only on their website, but also in their social media. And there they really highlight this artsy style, this thing that says, come here and you'll be surrounded by like-minded people who also value lifestyle, creativity, maybe breaking the mold a little bit and doing things a bit differently. And so, yeah, let's take a quick look at their social media, at their Instagram particularly, which is fantastic, um, just in highlighting some of their beautiful locations, but also you see a lot of pictures here, like this one, even this one here in the middle now, um, this one here that highlights like connection, right? You come there, you either meet with friends or meet with new people that share your ideas, share your values, your thoughts, and of course, it also says, hey, come and do all this social interacting and socializing and having fun with your with this community uh, in really cool locations, right? In artsy rooms, artsy backdrops. They just do a really nice job at bringing together this thing of community on one side and beautiful, well crafted hotels in amazing locations on the other. So, yeah, I invite you to go through this this Instagram and just kind of see, not necessarily as an inspiration to make your own social media look exactly like that. Of course, if your property is different and has a different target market, you obviously wouldn't want it to look exactly the same. But what I think is valuable here is just to see, how do they bring their story across, right? Which aspects of their story are they highlighting, and how are they doing it? And I think if you look at this social media account and then also the websites I showed you before, you can really see how yeah, how it plays together, right? What are their primary messages and how are they communicating them? So that's what I want to get at with this, and what I want you to have like in the back of your mind when you look at these websites and this account. Now, we're already pretty much at the end, so let's just do another very quick recap. First of all, we re-looked at what is storytelling, and we remembered that it's creating a connection with your target market through a narrative and looking at the point where your client's desire or their need intersects with what you have to offer. And then finally, we had a quick look at three examples of real life storytelling. And yeah, one thing I also hope that this shows is that storytelling works no matter what type of hotel or what type of property you're running. So whether it's a big hotel, boutique property, budget or luxury, maybe a hostel, maybe a vacation rental with just one unit. No matter what, there's always a way you can leverage storytelling. So this single family run property uses storytelling just as much as this international lifestyle membership company, right? So whatever you do, there is always absolutely a chance to use storytelling and to get your audience excited about what you have to offer and what you do. And yeah, I definitely encourage you to just look over that again and maybe get some ideas from that about how you could apply more storytelling in your online presence. So, yeah, that brings me to the end here. That's a wrap from my side. Now it's over to you. Do you have any questions for me today? I know we're a small group, so yeah, feel free to shoot if you have any questions about storytelling, about examples of storytelling. Then now is your chance. Okay, it seems like we don't have any questions today, which means I hopefully answered a lot of them already in the presentation. But if something comes up, you can always let me know. Then just shoot me a quick message. Feel free to just email me at juliana@hospitality-copywriting.com or leave a comment under the video. And then, yeah, thanks a lot for being here today. I'm super excited that you joined, and I'll see you again next month. Janine says, great session. Thank you so much. I really hope you liked it. Yeah, like I said, if there's any questions, just give me a shout. And otherwise, I'll see you on my newsletter and hopefully also for the next Copy Tea Time. Bye.